Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel GeneralMind. Happiness is a universal human pursuit. We all want to be happy, but the path to happiness is not always clear. What makes us happy? Is it money, fame, love, or something else entirely? In this video, we will explore the science of joy and unlock the secrets to a happier life based on the wisdom of some of the greatest minds that have ever lived. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our videos. Let's start. Epicurus was a Greek philosopher who lived from 341 to 270 BC. He is known for his teachings on Stoicism and his ideas on happiness. According to Epicurus, happiness is not a goal to be reached, but a way to live. He believed that we can achieve a state of tranquility by following 4 simple rules. These rules are still relevant today and can help us live a more joyful and fulfilling life. The first rule of Epicurus is not to fear what others may think of us. We often worry about what other people think of us, and this can stop us from being our true selves. But Epicurus teaches us to focus on our own goals and values rather than the opinions of others. When we do this, we free ourselves from the anxiety and stress that comes from seeking external validation. The second rule of Epicurus is not to desire what we do not need. Desire is a powerful motivator, but it can also lead to unhappiness. When we constantly crave more and more things, we become discontent with what we have. Epicurus teaches us to appreciate what we already have and to be satisfied with our lot in life. By practicing gratitude, we can find happiness in the present moment rather than constantly chasing after something that is just out of reach. The third rule of Epicurus is not to be attached to outcomes. We often have a strong need to control everything around us, but this need can lead to disappointment. Epicurus teaches us to accept the things that are beyond our control and to focus on the things that we can influence. By letting go of our need to control everything, we free ourselves from the anxiety and stress that comes from trying to shape every situation to our liking. The fourth rule of Epicurus is not to dwell on the past. It's easy to get stuck in a loop of regret and self-blame when we dwell on our past mistakes, but Epicurus teaches us that the past is immutable and cannot be changed. Rather than wasting our energy on things we cannot change, we should focus on the present moment and the opportunities that lie ahead. By adopting this mindset, we can free ourselves from the burden of the past and move forward with a sense of hope and optimism. In conclusion, Epicurus teaches us that happiness is a way of life rather than a destination. By following his 4 simple rules, we can achieve a state of inner peace and contentment. These rules are not easy to follow, but the rewards are great. If you want to learn more about happiness and how to achieve it, then read the works of Epicurus. His ideas are more relevant today than ever before and can help us all live a more joyful and fulfilling life. William James was an American philosopher and psychologist who lived from 1842 to 1910. He is known for his contributions to the field of pragmatism and his ideas on happiness. James believed that happiness is a state of mind that can be cultivated through our thoughts and actions. He offers 5 practical tips that can help us become happier. The first tip of William James is to focus on our strengths rather than our weaknesses. It's natural to focus on our weaknesses, but doing so can lead to negative thoughts and feelings. Instead, James advises us to focus on our strengths and talents and to use them to make a positive impact on the world. By doing so, we can feel a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that leads to happiness. The second tip of William James is to set realistic expectations. Setting high expectations can lead to disappointment and dissatisfaction. James teaches us that it's important to set realistic expectations and to be grateful for what we have, rather than constantly striving for more. By practicing gratitude, we can find happiness in the present moment rather than constantly chasing after something that is just out of reach. The third tip of William James is to cultivate a positive mindset. Our thoughts have a powerful impact on our happiness. James teaches us to cultivate a positive mindset and to focus on the good things in our lives. By practicing positive thinking, we can train our minds to see the best in every situation and to find happiness in everyday moments. The fourth tip of William James is to build strong relationships. Our relationships with other people have a profound impact on our happiness. James advises us to invest in our relationships and to build a strong support system of friends and family. By nurturing our relationships, we can create a sense of belonging and love that leads to lasting happiness. The fifth tip of William James is to find meaning and purpose in life. Having a sense of meaning and purpose in life is essential for happiness. James teaches us to find our unique contribution to the world and to strive to make a positive impact. By discovering our passions and using our talents to help others, we can find a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that leads to true happiness. In conclusion, William James offers 5 practical tips that can help us become happier. By focusing on our strengths, setting realistic expectations, cultivating a positive mindset, building strong relationships, and finding meaning and purpose in life, we can pave the way for a more joyful and fulfilling life. Remember that happiness is a journey, not a destination. By incorporating these tips into our daily lives, we can move closer to the happiness we desire. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher who lived from 121 to 180 A.D. He is known for his book Meditations, which contains his thoughts and reflections on Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius believed that happiness is a byproduct of living a virtuous and meaningful life. Offers 3 guiding principles that can help us live a more joyful and fulfilling life. The first principle of Marcus Aurelius is to focus on what is in our control. We often worry about things that are beyond our control, but Marcus Aurelius teaches us to focus on the things that we can influence. By concentrating our energy on what we can control, such as our thoughts and actions, we can avoid unnecessary stress and anxiety and instead focus on what is truly important. This principle is a key part of Stoic philosophy, and it can help us live a more peaceful and fulfilling life. The second principle of Marcus Aurelius is to treat others with fairness and respect. Marcus Aurelius believed that we should treat others as we would like to be treated, with fairness, respect, and empathy. By treating others with kindness and compassion, we can build strong relationships and create a positive impact on the world around us. This principle is a cornerstone of ethical behavior, and it can help us become better citizens, colleagues, and friends. The third principle of Marcus Aurelius is to accept what happens with equanimity. Life is full of ups and downs, and we cannot control every outcome. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to accept what happens with grace and dignity, knowing that everything happens for a reason. By embracing the present moment and finding the lessons within it, we can navigate the challenges of life with resilience and wisdom. This principle is a key part of Stoic philosophy, and it can help us find inner strength and resilience. In conclusion, Marcus Aurelius offers 3 guiding principles that can help us live a more joyful and fulfilling life. By focusing on what is in our control, treating others with fairness and respect, and accepting what happens with equanimity, we can live a life of purpose and meaning. These principles are timeless, and they can help us navigate the challenges of life with wisdom and grace. We hope that this video has inspired you to pursue happiness in your own life. Remember that happiness is a journey, not a destination. By incorporating the wisdom of Epicurus, William James, and Marcus Aurelius into your daily life, you can pave the way for a more joyful and fulfilling life. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our videos.